Let's talk food at Marriott Cancun All-Inclusive Resort. I will say that this resort surprisingly had some very good food. I don't really have any negative complaints about the food, and my favorite restaurants were Moe's and Hana. Let's get into Moe's. Moe's is a diner slash hamburger type of restaurant. They have some delicious shakes, burgers, but my go-to was the battered onion rings. They were so good. I got multiple orders of them every time I visited Moe's. They are open till about 10 or 11 o'clock at night, but of course it depends on when you go. The strawberry shake is delicious, and in my opinion, the burger was just okay. It just depends on who's in the kitchen at that time, but you can't go wrong with the onion rings or the shake, and they have other things like chicken and things of that sort on the menu. Now, Hana is my other favorite restaurant, and they are open for breakfast. They have a la carte and buffet, and this is the only breakfast restaurant besides Casamadre. I think it's Casamadre. Stay tuned for that. They are also open for lunch and dinner. And Marriott also has in their store slash shop pre-made hot sandwiches that you can have at no cost. They have bacon, sausage, egg, and cheese. So that is a nice touch for quick breakfast options. There is Casamadre, which is the second restaurant that is available for breakfast. I did not have breakfast there, but I did walk through on the resort tour in the morning so you could see it. I had dinner there, and the dinner was good. It is not your typical Mexican restaurant, so you have to have an open palate, but the dinner was good. It wasn't horrible, just very different. The first thing that you saw was apples with some kind of bitter sauce over it, so it was very unique. The dessert I didn't care for, but the rice and chicken was good. And then there's Press and Start, which is the sports bar at Marriott Cancun All Inclusive. The sports bar opens around 11 in the afternoon and stays open till about 11, 12, depending on when you go. Keep in mind, when I went, they had just opened a couple months prior, so it may stay open later now. They have a lot of games that you can play, arcade games, different games of that sort. They have a nice long bar, and the food is actually really good. We weren't able to really sit and enjoy the sports bar because we had somewhere to be, but they packed the food up for us and we took it on our way. They have a very expansive menu with some unique things on it, and what I got was pretty good. The wings, I also got a sandwich and fries, so that was pretty good, so I enjoyed it. Definitely somewhere to go. In the evenings, right outside of Press and Start, they will have entertainment in the courtyard. Okay, so let's get into room service. And yes, it is true that a lot, not all, resorts do not have the best room service. I will say I have experienced some very good room service, but the room service at Marriott Cancun was okay. It was average. It wasn't fantastic for the things that I got. Only tried room service twice, but it was just okay. So let's get into my favorite, the food at the beach or the pool. Now, for Marriott Cancun, if you're sitting at the pool area, they will come over and ask you if you want to order off a menu. Keep in mind that they will give you one menu for the restaurant that's in the courtyard, and they will bring the food to you. But if there's something that you think you may want, ask. If you want wings, ask them if they have wings. If you want fries, because that was not on the menu. But the items that I had at the pool, I had some wraps that were really good, and fries. And I like to keep it light at the pool, especially when it's hot. And more than likely, you're going to eat multiple times. If you're sitting on the beach, there is a restaurant on the beach that you can visit that's included in your stay, but otherwise, they will not serve you food on the beach. This is Hana for dinner, and I had the most amazing dinner my last night at the resort. I love how this entrance is. The staff was wonderful, and there's plenty of seating. They have an upstairs and a downstairs. Again, this is the restaurant that is also available for breakfast and lunch. For dinner, I can't tell you what this was because I do not remember. It was a coffee drink. The bread was very good. The butter that they had was unlike anything I had ever tasted. The shrimp was delicious. And the short rib, the sweet potato puree, the jasmine rice. What a wonderful last night dinner at Hana. Overall, Marriott Cancun All-Inclusive has some great food options. So you should not be disappointed if you visit this resort. And if you're interested, contact me. Let's get you booked.